Just a few days away, it's time when we start to hear a few horror stories. Most of them are pure fiction. Not today. The ones that CBC's Kirk Williams has for us are real. Real estate, in fact, as he walked into the sometimes scary world inhabited by realtors in BC.
Picture this. You buy an old house, renovate it, and then hire people to fix up the backyard.
And all of a sudden I heard, "Oh my God, what is that?"
The landscapers found something by the fence.
Oh my God, I was terrified. I called my husband. I said, "Honey, there's a tombstone in our backyard."
Thankfully, there was no dead body beneath the tombstone, but it did give life to an idea.
I just immediately said to my wife, okay, that's it. We're doing the book.
So real estate agents Tom and Carrie Everett became authors, gathering up unusual real estate stories from haunted houses to tenants from hell.
That's where the stories come from. They come from the heart of people who have either bought or sold or rented or been a landlord. You know.
People like retired agent Adrienne Corbett. She grew up in the country and loves animals, but one potential listing pushed her limits. Upstairs, cages of live chickens and rabbits to feed 5 25 to 30-foot boa constrictors downstairs, one of which had escaped.
I had visions of this thing coiling around my boots.
But it got better.
And he had his both hands extended like this, and it was filled with a tarantula. And he said, "Wouldn't you like to hold this tarantula? It's just the most beautiful thing." I said, "No, I'd prefer not to do that."
Yeah, I sold them one of the ones in that complex.
Kim Tom was anxious to show her sister some properties in this Surrey complex. She had trouble getting the door of one unit open. It was dark, and she thought she had come across a Halloween mannequin hanging in the hall. It was no mannequin.
I said to my sister and the other people, I think there's a dead guy behind the door. And they were, my sister started killing herself laughing. And, so we had my brother-in-law go have a look, and he came out and said, "There's a dead guy behind the door."
Remember that tombstone? The Everetts have no idea how it ended up in their backyard. But relatives of Sergeant Joseph Morley found out about it and returned the stone to its rightful place, beside his wife, in this cemetery near Victoria, proving some scary stories can have happy endings. Kirk Williams, CBC News, Vancouver.